Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Monarchs will kick it away first. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He steps out of bounds and the 49 just short of midfield, and he almost went a really long way. Looking for a productive play on first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Tackled there by the defense. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create exposure.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down, here comes this offense. A quick pass to the left. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. The Monarchs pick up the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. East Carolina, sending the offense back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
To the air, it's Hauser. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off. And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ECU. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Can't hang on, he muffs it. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage. Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense offense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Can't get him to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, East Carolina 15, Old Dominion 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Throws for the tight end. Ball in the air, intercepted! Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Makes a connection. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting the 4th.
Oh, he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
And it just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Pirates in the hurry up. Quarterback will audible. To throw, it's Hauser. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. Bulldozes him. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Unleashes one deep. He's got it down the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Just buried it.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. After the run, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the offensive coordinator's over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
That play...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Really good throw and catch there, David, but on third down, you have to put a little bit of heat on the quarterback somehow.
Somehow, some way, get him uncomfortable.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
He smashes his way through again. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into a half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Forced out of the pocket. It's complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Pirates will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it down the middle. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Pirates want to move quickly. Back to throw. It's Hauser. Working that left side now. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
4th down coming up.
Here we go with the run on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Bond.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pirates are flying down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flips it out to the back. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. He makes a catch.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Makes the grab on the left. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Going up top. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. On the run, it's Bond. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And the beatdown has ensued. There's a reason they call this dude a forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Monarchs are in the hurry up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep.
And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box. They try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability, and he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand him the football, you get the production. That's how you get to 4,000 yards rushing.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, East Carolina 37, Old Dominion 10.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Quarterback moving. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Makes the grab on third. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Touchdown, East Carolina! And the stomping has commenced. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got the quick pass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after...
Intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, ECU! And the pummeling has started. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Looking left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Pirates. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes a catch at the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. Inside the 40. At the 30. At the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The Pirates heading quickly to the line.
6-9-1, Gators score!
To the air, it's Hauser. He finds his man. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's locked. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. With the catch, it's Newsome. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The aerial assault continues. He's got it. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. He's got it on the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Lasso! Lasso!
Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And the route is on. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Bringing it back. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
22.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. After this, it'll be a wrap. The DBs will back off a bit. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're working that left side. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us.